Can't get in here?
No, mate.
It's all closed, is it?
Yes.
Oh. No, I can't even get reception.
Unless you got the phone number.
Sorry?
Have you given them a call?
Oh. So it's all closed down.
But you can't get in, no.
There's no people in there.
Oh, there's people in there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Seems like normal.
Not sure. Maybe give the reception a call.
Oh, I was just querying, you know, I heard there's all these cases here. And,
I believe there is, yeah.
oh,
That's what it's like.
probably, they said it was the worst in Melbourne. I thought they'd close it down if it was that bad. Is it still running like normal?
I don't know. I
Okay.
haven't been inside. Couldn't tell you.
Strange. It's not the biggest place in the world in Melbourne, is it? They reckon 91 cases. How did you get 91 cases in a small place like that? Wouldn't they have cleaned it all out and quarantined it?
That's why they've quarantined it.
So how are they running with 41 staff?
We can't get in.
What do you guys do?
Yeah, we're supposed to be doing work.
Pardon?
We're supposed to be doing work, but we can't get in.
So what are you waiting for?
The boss has to make a decision.
Like what sort of work do you do?
For our construction stuff.
And do you actually see people walking around here?
We're trying to get onto them and figure out.
Because apparently it's only like 53 beds and there's 41.
I think it must be staff.
They said 91 cases.
Yeah, I read that too. It must be staff.
Yeah, it said 49 patients out of 53 and 41 staff.
Yeah.
How do you get 41 staff in here? It's a tiny nursing home.
Yeah, I'm thinking if people got it and then they can't come in, they just get new people in and they get.
Oh, I wouldn't go in there if I knew it was bloody full of COVID, mate. You're kidding. But this only happened 5 days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw it on the news last week.
Yeah, yeah. 5 days ago. Surely, because it's 2 weeks of quarantine, isn't it? So surely every single person here would be taken out and defumed, whatever they call it.
I think they're just keeping them in there, and then so that
They're just keeping it in there.
Yeah.
You're joking.
I think so. That's keep them in, look after them, but so they don't spread around. I don't know. But what else makes? I don't know what else makes.
I don't understand how the staff can get it if they wear masks and PPEs.
Yeah.
So it just makes a mockery of masks, doesn't it?
That's the big problem, isn't it?
If the masks don't save the staff from getting it, I mean, how's it going to?
Yeah, it's save anyone else.
How's it going to be me and you, 10 feet apart, going to worry about a mask?
Yeah, so it's
And you're telling me they don't look after themselves in here? When did they start the testing, I want to know? Did they just start it 2 weeks ago or 2 months ago? Why has this just happened all of a sudden here, everywhere? Every nursing home in Melbourne.
Yeah, all the nursing homes.
This guy doesn't get it.
Yeah,
Next door doesn't get it, he doesn't get it, but this nursing home seems to get the virus. I think there's more to it, mate, don't you reckon?
yeah. So we're not getting all the information. I believe that. We're not getting all of it out.
I mean, this is stage 4, mate. Fuck, we can't even go out at night. What's going to be next?
How much further can it go?
What are they doing to us? Do you know anyone that's died from it or affected? No one that I've spoken to in 6 months.
I know a friend who got it, and he said he was a bit under the weather for a
It's
day.
the flu, mate.
Yeah.
It's the flu. You know the flu rates now are 0?
Yeah, 0. I see.
How can the flu just disappear, mate? After 100 whatever years, the flu has just gone like that because they say it's because they put us in lockdown and we wash our hands and social distancing. Why didn't we do that fucking last year or the year before? 70,000 people last July had the flu, and now it's 84. 900 died from the flu last year in Australia. 900? No one's dying of the flu now. And 100 or 200 now, whatever, COVID. How do you compare 200 COVID to 900 flu last year? Hang on, something's wrong here. Last year, did we have this fucking stage 4 and bullshit and kids locked up in school and we can't even talk to anyone anymore? I think there's something more to it, and it's every country in the world's doing the same thing. I know you're wearing a mask because I don't know why, but you
have to for work, otherwise.
$200 fine bullshit.
Yeah,
mate, I'm not wearing one because I got an exemption, but I can't even wear it for 10 seconds, mate. I fucking choke.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I can't wear it.
Yeah.
I don't know how people wear it because you're breathing in your carbon dioxide back in. And it's killing your oxygen levels, mate.
You're trying to breathe it out.
And the health experts are telling us that we've got to wear a mask. You'd think they'd be concerned about our health, you know? Honestly. They even said ages ago, only people that are dying from COVID are these people. Hey, but we just look after them and let these people just live their lives. It doesn't make sense, mate.
So these guys already want
But these people are dying already, mate. They're in bed. They're not coming out here talking to you and me and spreading a virus.
You read it by mind.
They're in bed.
Yeah.
How are they spreading the virus to that person, to that person? You tell me. Are they fucking having sex every night and spreading it? Apparently you could spread it through sex now, they reckon. Through your shit, they reckon. I mean, everything. You know, they said you can't cough. Sorry, you can't sing and dance and mingle. This is what this New South Wales idiot said yesterday. You're not allowed to sing or dance or mingle with people. Where's our lives, mate?
Yeah.
Can you... Has the world gone fucking crazy or am I in a twilight zone, mate?
No.
Honestly.
I think a lot of people feel the same way.
But we're doing nothing about it. We've got this idiot that comes out every fucking lunchtime and says the same shit. 5,000 cases, fucking who gives a fuck about cases? I'm sad to say 6 people died from COVID. A 79-year-old, 2 80s, 3 90s, 1 in 100. Hang on.
It's just people
Hang
die
on.
Anyway. People die anyway.
We've just got him out of here. You put him in the hospital for 2 days, put him on a ventilator. You know what they're doing, mate? They're being told by the government, get COVID-19 on the death certificate and we'll pay for their funeral. I'm hearing that, mate.
Yeah.
And
So
people, and if your grandmother died and you're struggling for $10,000, oh fuck, yeah, just put whatever on. No one's going to know because they don't put the names of the deads. You notice they don't say anywhere the names of the deaths. But when we get a shooting or a car attack, the names are there within minutes, mate. Why are they holding the names of these people? They are dying with coronavirus and not from coronavirus.
That's what I believe.
Do you know we all got coronavirus in us?
That's what I believe.
Do you know that? It's been around since 1960. Viruses don't kill people. Do you know that? You know what a virus is? It's an exosome. It gets created in your body when you get sick. That's why the old people got it. It's there to detoxify your body. It eats away the toxic cells in your body. It's a reaction to a disease, not a cause of disease, as they're saying. So we've got thousands of coronaviruses in our body. And the older you are, you notice how they always say, died with underlying health conditions.
Yeah.
Mate, if you get hit by a car, and if you tested positive,
It still counts.
it's COVID. If you jump off a cliff, mate, it's COVID, because COVID caused you to do that.
You don't have to test it positive 4 months ago.
That's it.
Yeah,
They just fudge all these numbers, mate. Everyone's scared. Cases. Fuck the cases, mate. You know, 400 people die every day in Australia.
Yeah.
400 a day. Do you think Daniel Andrews comes out and reads out, oh, my next door neighbour died 2 weeks ago from cancer. Do you think he's going to read his name out and say, oh, commiserations to the family? No, it's all about fucking COVID. You know, COVID has never ever been isolated or purified, which means it doesn't exist. To isolate and purify something, a virus from a genetic strand, exactly, you've got to isolate it before you can test it. So the tests are all fucking bullshit. They are testing for coronavirus, which we all have. The fact is, if they tested all these people 2-3 months ago, they would have all been positive. But they just let this little gap there when we come out of second wave. And you notice just climbs beautifully. Just like the first one. Beautifully, a little bit of a kick. Oh, beautifully. They just fucking... By rights, every single person tests positive. But they can't say that. Imagine if they tested 38,000 people yesterday. Then, 38,000 positive cases yesterday. No, mate.
They'd be fucking right.
They just pick whatever they choose, any fucking numbers to scare the fuck out of people because it's all fear. These people they probably won't even test it. Do you think someone coming in and says, oh, let's test everyone? Oh, fucking everyone's tested positive all of a sudden. Mate, it's fucking the biggest lot of shit in history. You know what it's all about, mate? The vaccine, mate. That is the number one. Bill Gates, you heard of that fucking piece of garbage? He says this will never be back to normal until the whole world is fucking jabbed with the vaccine, which has got the microchip in it. And that's when the world's fucked, mate, because they've got total control of you then. It's a depopulation agenda. If you didn't know that, they want to kill us all. They could kill us all tomorrow with a fucking real bug, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But nah, they'll kill themselves as well, but because they can't control that. This is all just a fucking plandemic, not a pandemic, a scamdemic, mate. Just, this has been going on for years, they've been planning this, mate. And it's sad, because I've got a 6-month-old fucking grandchild, and I'm fucking, you know, looking, eh?
You can't even see him.
I can't see him.
Yeah.
Not just that, I've seen it, you know, I saw him 5-6 weeks ago, and I look at his poor little eyes. What world have you come into? You know, I'm in my 60s, I don't give a, I mean, I do give a fuck if I die, mate, but I've had my time.
Yeah.
And my two parents died, you know, a couple of years back and a few years back. You know, good timing. I know you don't want your parents to, but by God, they didn't go through this fucking shit.
True that.
Man, we are ruled by, we are controlled by the fucking most evil psychopaths the world's ever seen. And people are going to wake up, or it's too late. It is too late. I've given up hope, mate. You know, these poor people who work here probably got no idea that they're being used, you know? They're being used. They're using the old people. You know, no one under 50's died in Australia. No one under 50. Oh, sorry, one person apparently. They just picked up one because they paid him out for whatever.
It was, he had underlying health conditions.
They all have, mate.
Yeah. And then all the 84-year-old, he was going to die from the flu anyway.
Right, they've got 100-year-olds die on the record.
It's like he's 100 years old.
In America, going back a few months, 205 people survived. They wheeled them out of one of these hospitals, and everyone's there clapping him. As this poor guy, he probably doesn't even know what's going on, but they're using him as an example of the bullshit. Mate, my mate works at a hospital. I won't say which one. He's an orderly. The place is fucking empty and has been for months.
I remember that. They said,
they've emptied the hospitals. You can't even go there for elective surgery. People are dying from the suicides. Suicides got like this, mate. Mental health conditions, domestic violence. Do you think fucking these people care about that? The term they say is the cure is worse than the disease. When I say that, more people are dying from these fucking lockdowns than the bullshit fucking viruses. We know there's only 200 now to it. You know, we're stuck on 102 for 5 weeks throughout Australia. 102 for 5 weeks. It never moved. And this is a pandemic. You get the premiers of each state every time someone dies. Oh, you know, I feel sorry for this guy, 95-year-old. Yeah? What? The first 2 Victorians that died, you know what? Died from cancer in the Alfred Hospital. Cancer! And they're the first 2 COVID patients. Can you believe it? The first person in Australia that died was a 95-year-old in a nursing home in Sydney, a lodge, a Freemason lodge. 3 out of the first 5 Australians died in that same lodge. All in the 90s. What? You think that wasn't fucking... Oh, my... I don't know, mate.
yeah, I don't know.
I know, you're aware of it, mate. And we're just going to spread the word, mate. I mean, you know what they're doing? The censorship is fucking unbelievable. They're going to censor anyone off YouTube, Facebook.
It says the right thing.
Anyone who goes against the vaccine when that time comes. Yeah, that's what they're stretching this out for. You know that.
Yeah.
The September's going to be the most horrid month in history. This one coming next month. He pushed it another 6 weeks into the middle of September. How is that? What's this 6 weeks bullshit? 6 weeks. Oh well, 6 weeks in stage 4. 666. You know the 666?
Yeah.
You know?
The beast.
You know that?
Yeah.
What about the fucking AFL? Do you know what they changed the rule last year? 666. You follow it?
Oh yeah, true.
Amazing. Yeah. You're looking on the internet and there's 33. You know that number as well? Everywhere. You type in any number in Google, just type in any number, with the word cases after it. Don't have to mention COVID or coronavirus. Google comes up with everything to do with coronavirus. It's all there in front of us. You could type 175, 922. It has somewhere an article about COVID, coronavirus. It's all put in front of you. Everywhere you turn the radio on, COVID this, COVID that. It's all to drill the subconscious mind that there's this pandemic when it's nothing. That's how they do it. They use the media. Media is the virus, mate. This fucking Neil Mitchell, if you listen to that fucking, he's the, oh my, Neil Mitchell, mate. He's fucking him and that fucking Kosh in the morning and Carl Stefanovic and fucking Tracy Grimshaw and Current Affair. They're all fucking evil. They're all fucking evil, mate. That's our problem, the media. We got no say. Like I said, we're going to be cleaned out completely. They've slowly been censoring us for the last few years. Give it a few weeks, gone. We'll have to send smoke signals to wake people up. Fucking, mate, if we don't revolt or do something, any day now, this world's fucked. You got kids?
No, no kids.
Oh, well, Jesus. Does your mate know about this?
No.
Have a word.